Hey everyone, it's Trina Belcik from Passion for Keto. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the bell so you're notified of all new keto topics. I'll be posting tons of tips and tricks for the ketogenic, low-carb, high-fat lifestyle.
What did you say?
I said in today's video, we're going to do an unboxing of the Keto-Mojo meter. This was the promo bundle that I got, and we're going to see what's inside. All right, hold on, buddy. And I have a little helper today, so.
What is it?
All right, so here we go. We got what's inside. Hold on.
What's inside?
Yep.
What are those?
What is inside?
What are those?
We have
What are those?
Bluetooth connector,
Oh, Bluetooth connector.
ketone strips. That's a tiny box.
Wait. What's going to it?
Glucose strips and the meter. Meter. So first, we're gonna open up the box. The Mojo meter plus the finger stick. All right.
Finger stick.
Yeah, the finger stick. It's definitely packaged well. No, not yet. Hold on. One at a time. Mojo.
Was that a Mojo?
This is the Mojo meter.
A Mojo meter?
Yeah, and let's see. We have some instructions. Owner's manual, about the meter, quick start guide. Hold on, please. Quick. Shows you how to do the finger stick machine. Yeah. More instructions. And then let's actually see what's in here. Okay, here's the meter. This is like your lancet or your finger stick machine.
Mommy, what is the meter?
Oh, these are little indicators as to like how deep the needle goes to see how much blood you get out. Okay, hold on, buddy. There is.
What?
Yeah. Check code.
What?
And the lancets themselves. There's 10 in there. And these are the test strips. Ketone test strips. There's 10 of them in there. And then this is the ketone strips, and there's 50 of them. There's 50 glucose strips. And this is the Bluetooth connector. Oh wow, that's teeny tiny. Huh, that's really tiny. And it just the instructions. So there you have it, folks. That is what is in the promo bundle. Your meter comes with a protective plastic cover, so you can go ahead and remove that. Also note the batteries are already installed and the time is set to East Coast time. So if you need to make adjustments to your time zone, flip the meter over and open up the back. There's actually an orange button. When you first press the button, it's going to display the year. If you need to make any adjustments at any time in the setup, you're going to click the gray button at the front of your meter. To advance through the setup menu, you'll need to click the orange button. The second item is the date. Mine's already set, so I'm going to just click the orange button to advance through the month and date. Next, you get to choose if you want a 12-hour clock or a 24-hour clock. By clicking the gray button again, you can choose which you would prefer. I'm going to choose the 12-hour since that's actually what I like. Then click the orange button in the back to go to the next setting, which is the time. First, you need to set the hour by clicking the gray button until the correct hour displays, and then the orange button to move to the minutes. Once you have the correct time displaying, click the orange button to continue through the setup screen. You have the ability to change the glucose measurement display, and I'm going to leave it as milligrams per deciliter, which is the United States measurement, which is actually where I'm from, and that's what I'm used to seeing. Next, it's going to ask if you want it to beep. I actually like the beep, so I'm going to leave that alone as well. DEL is for delete, which is asking me if I want to delete all the information on my meter, which I'm not going to do, so I'm going to advance right through that. The next settings are the 4 alarms, which I don't utilize, and I'll advance right through those as well. And the last setting is BL, which stands for backlight. I like to have my screen lit up, so I'm going to leave it as it is, but if you want to change it, you can click the gray button. So that's it. Your setup is all complete. It's very important that when you get your Keto-Mojo meter to calibrate your meter first before using it. The code key comes with a meter, and the number should match the number of the strip container. To calibrate your meter, simply insert the code key into the top of the meter, and CH will display for checking, and then it will show the same code that you have on the strip container. When opening a new box, be very careful not to throw away the code key, as they usually are just tucked in next to the container itself in the box. The code key is needed to assure that your new set of strips can read your ketone levels accurately, and you must calibrate your meter with each new set of strips used. Next, we're going to get the lancet ready for use. First, twist off the top portion of the device so the notch is at the tip of the arrow, and then remove the cap. Next, insert the blue lancet into the device and twist off the top, exposing the needle. Next, you're going to place the cap back on and twist it so the notch is at the top of the arrow. Next, clear off an area of the skin where you're going to obtain a sample. Place a clean strip in the meter and wait for it to display CH for checking and then the code number. You'll also see a flashing blood droplet symbol to indicate that you can now insert your sample. Grab your lancet device and pull back on the bottom. On the button, there's actually a window that displays an orange color indicating that your device is ready to fire. The depth gauge lines indicate how far the needle will penetrate the skin to obtain a blood sample. I like to keep mine in the middle. Firmly place the lancet on your finger and press the button. You're going to need a blood sample the size of about half of a matchstick head. Place the strip right next to the sample and it will suck it right up. Next, you have to wait about 8 seconds and then presto, you have your ketone readings. Remove your test strip and then store your meter until the next time you test. Next, I'm going to be talking about the 3 most common errors that occur with the Keto-Mojo meter. The first error is the E2 error. This is an error code that presents when the meter thinks that your strip has expired. Verify that the expiration date in the vial has not actually expired and that the meter date is accurate. You can re-watch the setup section of this video to assure that the date is correct. Once the date has been updated, you can reinsert your strip and start again. The second error code is an EU error. This is an error code that presents when the meter thinks that the strip has been used. Make sure that you're going slow and you allow your meter to start up. First, when you insert the strip into your meter, it will display a CH, which indicates that it's checking the strip. Then it will display the strip code number and then flash the blood icon. Also, please note that you cannot place a blood sample on the strip before placing it in the meter. The strip must first be placed in the meter, the strip checking process completed, and then after the blood icon displays, you can then place the sample of blood in the strip. The third error code is an EF error. This is an error code that presents when there isn't enough blood on the strip. Unfortunately, unlike the other 2 error codes, if you receive an EF error, you're going to need to get a new strip. But first, make sure that your blood sample size is big enough. Your blood sample size needs to be at least the size of half of a matchstick head. And one tip to get a good sample is to assure that your hands and fingers are warm. I hope you found this video to be helpful, and if you test for ketones, add a comment below and let us know. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.